We're good. And it's time, so we're going to get started. So my name is Chris. You wandered into chair yoga. I hope that's what you were looking for. All right, sit back in your chair. Let your hands rest in your lap. And if it's comfortable, just let your eyes close. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. We're inhaling. We're exhaling. Inhaling, calm. Exhaling, letting go of tension and tightness. Inhaling, softening. Exhaling, letting go of stress. Inhaling, relaxing. Exhaling, letting go of any little worries or problems. Just leave them outside the door. Let them go. Inhale, more peaceful, calm, and content. As we move through class today, we'll stay connected to our breath. Each movement has a breath, each breath has a movement. The breath will be slow and deep. Yoga says that it's all connected. When we slow down the breath, we slow down the body. When we slow down the breath, we slow down the mind. And we can be more at peace as we move through our day. So let's inhale again. Exhale, letting go of all that's negative. Just let it go. Good. Now slowly open your eyes. Good morning again. Here we are. Bring your hands together. Inhale, let your arms open wide. Exhale, let your hands meet. Good. We're leaning against the back of the chair. These are such comfortable chairs. We're leaning, using the back of the chair to support our back so we can stretch our front. We don't think of stretching the muscles on the front side of the body, but they need to be stretched too. So let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let your hands rest. We're going to sit up in our chair so we're not leaning back anymore. Come a little more forward. Turn your thumbs out. Let your fingertips reach down. And when we turn those thumbs out, think of squeezing our shoulder blades back on purpose. Yeah, we're accentuating what good posture feels like. Good. This is mountain pose. Just take a breath. Our upper back muscles are engaged and we're exaggerating good posture. Now sweep your hands to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale, prayer hands coming right into the center. Good. Inhale, reaching for the clouds. Exhale, finding heart center. Inhale, stretching up both sides. Exhale, centering breath. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. Now pause here with prayer hands at the heart. Take a deep breath right here. Good. Let your arms relax. We need to step our feet wider. So step your feet apart. Sitting in the chair, supported comfortably. Maybe you're feeling some stretch on your inner thigh or some stretch at your hip, and that's a good thing. Draw a circle up. Inhale. Draw a circle down. Exhale. That's right. Sunflower breathing. We're just reminding ourselves to breathe more deeply. Deep breathing in and of itself is a wonderful exercise, and we don't do it often enough, right? We're not conscious of our breath. Breathing happens constantly, 24 hours a day. We don't have to think about it, thank goodness. But if we want to control our breath, it's there. We can mentally ask our breath to go more slowly, and it will. So we can control that breathing. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now let's go to five-pointed star. Inhale, reach out through your fingertips. Exhale, come into prayer pose. Inhale, the 5 points of the star. Exhale, are your feet, your hands, and your head. 5 points. You're the star. a star is an energetic being, right? It's all energy. It's all light and energy. So think of yourself that way. I'm sure many of us in people's lives are sometimes a star, not in the way of a Hollywood starlet, but you shine light on things. You bring energy into the room. You make people feel better by your very presence. So let yourself be that star, that energy-filled, light-filled person. One more, inhale and exhale. Good, let your arms rest. Let's bring, we're not gonna bring them in yet. I thought of one more. We're gonna do trunk circles. Move your body around. There we go. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Let your hands push you around. You're drawing a big circle with your torso so that we can gently warm up our hips, our lower back, inner and outer thigh. Good, now go the other direction. Breathe as you go. Good, now come back to center. Walk your feet in. Sitting up nice and tall. Engage your abdominal muscles. Pull your tummy in a little bit and think of your tall spine while we do this brain exercise. We're gonna raise our right foot and our left hand slowly. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. Now switch sides. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now you decide how high you want to take it. Doesn't have to be that high. Any of us with shoulder limitation, you don't have to raise your arm higher than shoulder level, right? So whatever it is, we're taking care of us. Some of us have lower back issues. Some of us have knee issues, shoulder issues. Whatever it is, you know it's your body. So don't do anything that causes you pain. If an exercise that I'm teaching is bothersome, don't do it. Just wait for the next one. Let's do one more for each leg. Inhale. And exhale, last time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now scooch forward on your chair. I'm going to come up to the front edge of the chair and separate your feet. You know what I like most about yoga class or about taking any organized class, fitness class? It gives your brain a rest. You don't have time to think about everything else you're worrying about. Oh, I forgot to do the dishes. Nobody started the dishwasher. What about the laundry? I got to go to the grocery. Whatever is in your mind, it goes away for the hour that you're here because you have to think about what arm is moving, what leg is moving. Am I breathing in? Am I breathing out? It gives your brain a rest. So it's like just a mental vacation because you have to pay attention. Well, you don't, I guess. You could sit back and take a nap, but all right. We're going to rest our hands on our thighs and we're going to warm up our back muscles. Inhale, lift your face, lift your chest, and look a little up. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, look down, and go down. Take your time. Press into your thighs to help you come up. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, rounding down. Again, I want you to think of this like we're really over-exaggerating good posture, and then we're over-exaggerating poor posture. All of this in an effort to warm up our back muscles, to give them a nice little stretch, a well-deserved stretch, right? How often our back feels stiff. And the back covers a lot of ground, right? It's lower back, middle back, upper back, neck and shoulders. It's a lot of real estate to exercise. So yoga pays a lot of attention to the health of the spine, which includes the health of your back. Let's do one more. Good, now relax. We're gonna bring our feet together, sit in the middle of the chair, not so far forward. There we go. All right, shoulder shrug. The best way to do shoulder shrug is to make sure you're sitting up tall. If you become round-shouldered, it's a lot harder to do. So think of your spine like a steel rod. All right, here we go. Inhale, shrug, exhale, let it go. Shoulder shrug and drop. Up and down. Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be big, but when you shrug them up, think inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Two more. Good, now just let those shoulders stay down. With your nose, think of drawing a circle in the air. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Start to move your nose around in a little circle. Take your time. Breathing, moving. Slowly, slowly, continuing around and around. Now pause, go the other way. Circle the other way. Good, now look down at the floor. Find one of your feet, look at your foot, focus on that one foot. Inhale, pause, and exhale. And slowly lift your face to look forward. We did that looking down to feel more grounded so we didn't feel dizzy from moving our head around. All right. So let's do twist. Extend your arms out. Take your left hand, that's your left hand, put it over your right hand. Now interlace your fingers. Good. Inhale, move your whole body to the left. Exhale, move your whole body to the right. You got it. Close your eyes. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Yep, your lower body is staying in place. From the waist down, it's not really moving. But from the waist up, everything's moving. It's a nice twisting exercise. We don't get enough twisting in our day, so enjoy. Good, now come to the center. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hands. Look down at the floor again. Look at your other foot. Focus right there. Take a deep breath. And let it go. And we're lifting our face to look forward. Next exercise, tuck your pointer finger under your thumb. We're gonna, instead of arms, think of your arms as wings, like you're a bird. Inhale, lift and open your arms wide. Exhale, lift and tuck yourself under your wings. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, get wide. Exhale, get narrow. Inhale, we're opening. Exhale, we're closing. Just a few more like this. Yeah, feel your arms, your shoulders, your chest, your upper back, everything's moving. That's the nice thing about yoga. It finds muscles that we haven't used in a while and gives them a little bit of work. Helps them to get a little stronger, stretch a little more. Last time. Good, good, good. Now easy, easy, come on up to sitting. How are we doing? Good, so far so good. All right. All right, come a little forward on your chair. Step your feet a little bit more apart. All right, opposite hand to opposite knee, slow motion twist. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, twist and bring that hand down to the opposite knee. Good. Inhale, come center. Exhale, twist and reach down to the opposite knee. Beautiful. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. You got it. Work on the twisting part. I know the arm part, you can get there, but work on the twist. Make the twist a little bigger. Last time. Good, now finish. Inhale and exhale. While we're here, we're going to do another one. Prayer hands under your chin. Inhale, exhale to one leg. Inhale, center, exhale to the, this is also a twist. It's not as dramatic, but it's a nice twist for our midsection. Inhale, center, exhale, side. So you can continue with your hands coming under your chin each time, But if you'd like to make this bigger, you can raise your hands overhead. Inhale up, exhale side. Inhale tall, exhale down. So either way, hands under your chin or hands overhead, same exercise. Remember to breathe. Inhale on the up, exhale on the down. So in yoga, we connect the breath to the movement, and almost always we're inhaling when we lengthen, we're exhaling when we shorten. Last one. Good, 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 good. Relax. Walk your feet in, stay right there. This is Enya, E-N-Y-A. I had the opportunity to sub, I don't usually teach chair yoga, but a friend of mine asked me to sub at the Manlius Senior Center on Monday. She was out of town. And a woman came up to me and said, I know that music. I have it at home somewhere, but I can't find it. And I said, it's Enya, E-N-Y-A. It was very popular, I'd say about 10 years ago. All right, take a deeper breath and let it go. That's the name of the group, Enya. All right, where are we? Sitting tall with our feet close together. Pretend you're putting on a seat belt. Inhale, grab the imaginary seat belt and bring it across to your opposite hip. Inhale, eyes follow your hand going up. Exhale, your eyes follow your hand coming down. Yeah, that's a big part of the exercise, is tracking your hand. Inhaling on the stretch, exhaling as it comes down. Let's do one more. Good, let it go. Other hand, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come all the way across your body. So anytime that your hand crosses the midline, like if you draw an imaginary line right down the center, dividing your right side from your left side, anytime your hand crosses the midline, it's a coordination exercise. Your brain has to work a little harder to do that. Let's do one more. Good, let it go. Pretend now that you're holding a weight in each hand and they're heavy. They're hanging by your side, sitting tall, ever so gently. Inhale, tip to the right. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, tip to the left. Exhale, come back up. Nice and slow. We're doing side flexion. We're involving your spine. Your spine is moving side to side. There we go. Last one. Good. Now you can drop your imaginary weights and move forward on your chair. Separate your feet a little. Imagine that you could place your right elbow on your left knee. No, we're not going to do that, but just imagine that you could. It involves twisting and then bending forward. So leave your hands here to help you. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your left and bow to your left. Come back up. Do that again, same side. Inhale. Exhale, look left and go to the left. Press down with your hands to help you come up. We're doing a twist. Inhale, exhale, and bow. Inhale up, exhale, turning and twisting to the left. Come back up. Let's do one more here. Inhale and exhale. Come on up. Beautiful. Now, opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Inhale, exhale, twist and bow. Bring it back up. Inhale, exhale, turn right and go right. That's it. Inhale here. Exhale, gently bending to the right. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale, lead with that shoulder. Easy and slow. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Come back up. Sit center. Take a breath. Walk those feet in. Good job. Let's take a moment. We did a lot of arms in the beginning. Let's take a moment to stretch them. Extend your right arm out, scoop under, and pull it across your body. Just let that arm hang there. Pull it into your chest. Maybe you're feeling some stretch in your upper arm, or your shoulder, or your upper back, or your neck. Just notice, where are you feeling the stretch? Take a deeper breath. Good, let that go. Other arm reaches forward. Scoop under. Pull that arm across. Let that arm rest and feel what's stretching. Take some deeper breaths. So it's always best to stretch a muscle when it's warm, right? So we've been using those upper body muscles for almost a half an hour. They ought to be warm. Take a deeper breath and let that go. Give your arms a shake. All right, moving into some warrior poses. Step out with your right foot. Your body does not turn, just your head turns. You're going to watch your right hand. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, arms close. Inhale, drifting eyes to the right. Exhale, down. Pretend you're in a warm pool. The one at the therapy pool at the Y is usually up around 90 degrees. That's a nice warm bath. So imagine you're sitting in this 90-degree pool and it's shoulder high. So you're pushing your arms through that warm water to bring them up, to rest them on the surface. So let's do that. Rest your arms on the surface of this imaginary pool. Look to your right and take a few deep breaths. This is Warrior 2. We're going to come down. If your left shoulder is willing, we're going to raise that left arm up to the sky. Inhale, lean to your right. Exhale. This is side angle pose. Inhale. Exhale. So what kind of yoga do we do in chair yoga? It could be called a flowing yoga or vinyasa flow. Vinyasa means pose, and flow means that we're not sticking with the pose, we're moving in and out of it. So let's stay here. We flow into the pose, stay. So some yoga schools, they don't do what we just did. They say, go to Warrior 2. Okay, got it? Stay there. And you stay in Warrior 2 for 5 minutes. And then say, go to Warrior 3. Okay, now hold that pose. So we flow through the poses, but let that arm rest. Good for you. You're gonna hold the side of the chair and look into your right hand. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now leave your hand up. Leave your hand up in the air. Take some deep breaths. Good. Take a deep breath here. Let that hand come down. All righty. We're going to turn our whole body to face that wall. Turning sideways in my chair. Good. You're going to grab the back of your chair with 2 hands and twist toward the back of the room. Inhale tall. Exhale, twist and stay twisted. Hold yourself in this seated spinal twist. Take a few deep breaths. Nice twisting. We're letting go, letting go. Turn your body to face forward. Walk your feet around. Good. Whatever we did on our right, we will do on our left. So step your left foot out. We're going to start by watching our left fingertips flowing through Warrior 2. Just turn your head. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine we're back in that pool, that really warm, soothing pool. I'm guessing it's still there. When I taught at the Y, there was a class called Arthritis Aquatics. That people with arthritis or who just wanted to be in that therapy pool and do some gentle motion. It's a very good class. Good, now let your arms stay open and floating on the surface of the pool. Breathe. Beautiful. Now let your arms relax. We're leaning to our left and raising our right arm. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, return. You could look down at your foot, or you could look straight ahead, or you could watch your top hand, whatever way your neck feels the most comfortable. Now let's stay in side angle. Take a deeper breath. Side angle pose, relax. Grab the chair with your right hand. We're looking into our left palm. Inhale up, exhale down. We're moving through reverse warrior pose. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, return. Good. Inhale, open up that whole left side. Exhale. This time, see if you can stay there. Side angle. Opening up that left rib cage. Take a breath. Good stretching. Now let that arm come down. We need to turn completely to face the other wall. Take your time, get sitting sideways. Grab the back of your chair with two hands. Use your hands to help you twist. Inhale, think tall. Exhale, think twist. Inhale, we're lengthening and straightening the spine. Exhale, we're turning and spiraling the spine. Take another breath here. Beautiful. Now release and help yourself from here to stand up. I'm going to go right behind the chair. All right. So the first half of the class, we did everything sitting. We're going to revisit all those exercises standing. If at any time you want to sit, go ahead and sit. You can do them again in the chair sitting. You don't have to stand. But it is nice to have the chair there to help us feel more steady. All right. Let's separate our feet a little bit. Just take a moment to work our shoulders. Circle your shoulders up, back, and around. Oh, nice and easy, easy. Gently stretching upper back, neck. That's it. One more time. Good, good, good. All right, now turn your thumbs out. So when you do, you're actively squeezing your upper back muscles. So your upper back muscles went from relaxed to tight, right? We want to exaggerate good posture and tell those good posture muscles to pay attention. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, prayer hands to the heart. This is called a centering breath. Inhale up. Exhale, find center. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Stretching up both sides at the same time. Inhale and exhale. Pause here in prayer pose and take a little breath. Good. We're going to grab the chair and step our feet apart. See if you can get your feet the same width as the legs of the chair, or maybe a little wider. Angle your toes out so they're pointing to the corner of the room. All right, standing tall, little knee bends. Of course, if you have knee issues and this bothers you, you don't have to do them. You can just stand and take some deep breaths. Yeah, we're doing weight-bearing work now. Yep, weight-bearing. Good for our bones, good for our joints and muscles. We're trying to warm up those joints and structures that are responsible for our weight-bearing, right? Ankles, knees, hips, ligaments and tendons. Yeah, they got to get warmed up a little more. Think back. The first one we did sitting was sunflower breath. You can hold the chair or you can add your arms. Sunflower, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, drawing a big circle like the sun. Take your time. Remember, inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. That continuous rhythmic deep breathing through this whole class very calming, very relaxing, very settling. Whenever you're having a hard time in the middle of your day, sit down and take some deep breaths. Deep breaths really do help. We're going to slip now into 5-pointed star. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, stretch. Good balancing. Remember, you are the star. You are filled with light and energy. And you show that light and energy to all the people in your life. One more time. Beautiful, beautiful. Grab the chair, walk your feet in. Good job. Shake a leg, shake a leg. Stay right where you are. We're going to do one that we didn't do sitting. Let your feet be about hip width apart and back up just a little away from your chair, but you can still rest your hands on your chair. What does it feel like to pick up both heels and then pick up both toes? Yeah, rocking through your feet. We're using more of our foot muscles, ankle muscles, lower leg muscles. You gotta love it. Yoga 5,000 years ago, they weren't distracted with TV, radio, podcasts, phones, right? They didn't have any of that stuff. They studied the human body and they figured out what movements to do. It's like preventive medicine, right? If they did all these things every day, they felt better. They didn't get sick as often. Our bodies were made to move. And unfortunately, sometimes we forget that. I know, I'd much rather be sitting in the lazy boy. You kidding me? Stand up nice and tall. Such an attractive thing in the winter to sit in that rocker with your cup of tea and your book or your TV clicker and just be there, right? We earned that. We worked hard for how many years? Many of you more years than I worked, right? But we've got to fight the feeling of sedentary. We can't become complacent. These bodies were made to move and we've got to keep moving them. All right. Now, step your right foot a little forward. Point your toes under the chair. Step your left foot a little back. All right, we're facing the chair. I'm bending just the front knee. Just the front knee. This is Warrior One. We did not do Warrior One sitting. We're going to do it standing. Now let the front knee bend and leave it there. Leave the bend there. The back leg is pretty straight. I'm pressing down into that back heel. All right. Options for Warrior One. You can hold a chair. You can try to balance with prayer hands. It's kind of like you're standing on a tightrope, kind of. Or you could raise your arms. Now look straight ahead. Take some deep breaths. Beautiful balancing. Come on in. Now walk your feet together. Shake a leg. Relax your muscles. Shake a leg. We get to do the other foot. Tuck your left toes to point under the chair. Step back with your right foot. Like you're standing on a tightrope. Just bend the front knee. I'm trying to stay up tall. Bend the front knee. Now leave the front knee bent. There we go. Look straight ahead. Find a brick. It's good to focus. Balance needs focus. So focus on one brick and then see if you can balance. You could do prayer hands or you could do arms high. This is Warrior One. Breathe. Nice focusing. Bring it in. Walk your feet in. Good for you. This one also we did not do sitting, but I'm going to ask you to come in front of your chair. Come in front of your chair. This is called chair pose. Repeatedly, we imagine that we're going to sit down, but then we stop and stand back up. So separate your feet a little. Back up so that you can feel the chair rubbing on the back of your leg. That's how close you are. Keep your chin up. Find a brick. Find some place to focus. Inhale here. Exhale, we're sitting back, but then we changed our mind, we're standing up. Yeah, we're engaging hips. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Just a few more. That's it. The hardest thing, I think, is staying up. So I really want to bend over. If I'm pushing my hips backward, my body wants to bend forward. The challenge is to keep your head up, keep your chin up, and keep using those legs. Let's do 2 more. Last time. Good for you. All right, let's go behind the chair. So what I was saying earlier about moving, as we age, we cannot become comfort seekers. And this is not me, I read this somewhere. Seeking comfort, that warm blanket, that chair, that hot tea, that rest. We do that all day, that's not good for us. We want to do that, our bodies want to do that, but if we become comfort seekers, we start to lose the use of all of our body parts. We have to keep moving it or we lose it. All right, warrior 2, let's step wide. Turn your right toes out. Bend just your right knee. See, we're really opening up that inner thigh now. And if you feel like you could get your legs farther apart, see if you can do that. All right, we're gonna add the arms. Watch your right hand, inhale. Exhale, there we go. Feels familiar? Inhale. We were just doing this a moment ago in the chair. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Now stay in the pose. Eyes on your fingertips, take some deep breaths. Now think of balancing on a surfboard. Standing in a calm ocean. Balancing on a surfboard. Breathing. Good holding, let's come back. Still bending our right knee, we're gonna raise our left arm. Inhale, side angle. Exhale. Inhale into the pose. Exhale out of the pose. Breath in. Breath out. Now see if you can stay in the pose. Look down at your right foot. Look down at your right foot. Looking down grounds your vision and makes it easier to balance. Take a deeper breath. Good, we're coming out. Hand grabs the chair for stability. We're gonna look at our right hand. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale. Breath in, breath out. One more, breath in, breath out. This time stay in reverse warrior pose, stretching and breathing. Good, we're coming out of it and we're walking our feet in. Take a leg. Yes, we'll do the other side, but first, we need to do something else. You're gonna step both feet out, turn both toes out, go as wide as you can manage. Hold the chair. Bend one knee to one side and come back up. Bend the other knee to the other side. There you go. There you go. Yep, we're challenging our legs, our leg muscles, our hips. All right. Think back to when we were sitting in the chair. We did a few exercises in this position. One more. Good. Now bring your hands here if you can. Bring your hands here. You don't have to. Inhale, exhale to one leg. Yeah, that looks familiar. Inhale, exhale to the other leg. Are we having fun? Of course we are. I taught at one Y or another for 45 years. And I always said, if it's not fun, why are we here, right? You gotta have fun. We can keep the hands under our chin like we're doing now. We could grab the chair and hold on, or we could raise the hands over our head. Inhale, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Yeah, my husband moved around a lot with his job. And no matter what town we ended up in, there was always a YMCA. So I always found at least part-time work. Good. Inhale and exhale. One more for each side. Last time. Good. Now come back up, grab the chair, walk your feet in. There was one point in our early married life and before kids, I think we moved 5 times in 9 years. And I got to the point, I'm like, I'm done. Find a job, find a position that you like within this organization and let's stay there. It happened to be Syracuse, so here we are. All right, now we get to do the other leg. I'll never let you go home lopsided. Feet wide. Turn your left toes out. Bend only your left knee. Just the left knee. Forgot how pretty this music is. It's so nice and soft. All right, let's add the arms for warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good, now stay in the pose, take some deep breaths. Balancing, stretching, breathing. Good job, let's come back. Side angle, inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breath out. Good, now stay in the pose. Side angle. Very nice, we're coming out of it. Grab the chair, look into your left palm, reverse warrior. Inhale up, exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out. Now stay in the pose, stretching up that whole side body. Breathe. Good, let's come in and walk those feet in. I know it was a lot for your legs, a lot for your hips. I felt it too. Kick a leg. It's time to sit and have your strap. Find your strap. Up. Anybody else need a strap? We're good? All right. Sitting up nice and tall. Sit a little forward. Good. Separate your feet a little. I'm gonna hold the strap. Now, remember when it comes to shoulders, the narrower your hands are, the harder it is on your shoulder, the more pressure it puts on your shoulder. The farther apart your hands are, the easier it is on your shoulder. So if you're somebody with shoulder issues, the other thing is once your arms reach this high, if you've got a shoulder issue, you might be good until here, but once you start to go higher, that's when you feel it. So maybe whatever that arm is doesn't go very high. Just do what you can, don't overdo. So inhale, stretch up. Exhale, down. Good. So we use the straps to allow us to get a little more stretch than we could have gotten without them. They're just a little prop, a little assist. We don't need them. And at home, if you don't have a strap, you could do this with the belt off your bathrobe, right? One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Now separate your feet a little wider. Place one hand between your knees and the other one straight up. Keep that strap tight. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Yes. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. We're breathing and moving and getting some shoulder mobility. Just a few more. Good, good, good. Let's bring those straps in, walk your feet in. We're gonna fold it in half. Fold it in half. We don't need much. Feet are a little closer together. Hands are relatively close together. I'm gonna twist with the strap. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Close your eyes. Let your head go with your arms. Whatever way your arms are going, head and shoulders go with it. Breathe. Twisting, great for your spine, also good for digestion. It's like your inner organs are massaging each other, and that's a good thing. Good, come centered, inhale and exhale. Look down at the floor, find a spot on the floor, find a spot on the carpet. Inhale, pause, and now exhale. Slowly lift your face. So we were looking down to get rid of any dizziness that the twisting might have created. Okay, open up your strap big. We're gonna step on the middle with our right foot. All right. Come down with your hands, grab a loop on one side. That's why I love these straps with the loops. Really gives us something to grip. My arms are gonna lift my foot. It's all in my biceps. My arms are doing the work. The leg is heavy. You know why your leg is so heavy? Big bone, biggest muscle in the body, your thigh muscle. It's a big, heavy muscle. And interestingly enough, muscle weighs more than fat. If you put 1 cubic inch of muscle on the scale, and 1 cubic inch of fat on the scale, they're the same size, the muscle weighs more. The muscle weighs. So that's why you get that number on the scale. That was a joke. We're all muscle. The muscle weighs more. That's why it went up. That's what I tell myself every day anyway. Take a deep breath. I must be all muscle. All right, bring that foot down. Same foot, leave your left foot flat. You could pick up your right foot if you want and cross it ankle over ankle. Now the thing to do here, if this feels okay, don't let your knees stay together, let your knees go apart. We want this right knee to kind of hang out. Now the choice is to stay crossed at the ankle or to bring the foot up a little bit below the knee, and this knee is still pointing out. We're trying to open up this hip, or bring it up over your knee. But if this hurts, don't go there, go back down. So listen to your body. This isn't about your knee, it's about your hip. Take some deep breaths. This is a hip opening pose. It's called pigeon pose. Pigeon pose generally is done lying on your belly, but it could be done lying on your back. It could be done standing and sitting. Pigeon pose. Take a deeper breath. We're going to bring that foot back down. Good. Switch feet. Get a loop on either side. And then use your hands, arms to lift your foot. There it is, pressing forward. Again, getting a nice stretch all the way up the back of the leg, right? Behind your calf, ankle, knee, Achilles tendon, sciatic nerve, all that good stuff. Take a deep breath. Our bodies love this, and they love to stretch. I went to a fitness class a while back at the Y, a strength class, and it was hard. Then at the end, we did about maybe 5 minutes of stretching. I'm like, oh, this feels so good. Wait a minute. That's why I love yoga, because it's almost all stretching. It feels so good. Take a deep breath. It actually, when you stretch, your body releases chemicals that make you feel better. All right, bring your foot down. Same foot, we're gonna cross over the ankle if you want. And your choice is to leave crossed at the ankle, cross it below the knee, or cross it above the knee. Go where it doesn't hurt, and take some deep breaths. And it's okay to notice a difference. Sometimes one hip is tighter than the other. One hip is stronger than the other. Nothing wrong with it, it just is. So you might be able to do something to a certain degree on one side and then back off a little on the other side. It's not unusual. Take a deeper breath. Just relax into the pose, pigeon pose. Good. Now inhale. Exhale, bring it down. We're done with our strap. We're going to take our right foot and step it out. But we're going to turn and let the left knee point to the floor. I'm sideways in my chair. I'm half in, I'm half out. I'm holding onto the chair so I don't fall out. The front knee is pointing to the floor, trying to open up that hip and thigh. Take some deep breaths. Good. Now slowly bring that foot forward. Good. Take your time to face front. We have another side. Step out left. Let your right knee point to the floor. Hold on to your chair. Sit up nice and tall. Feel whatever you're feeling on the front of your thigh, front of your hip. Breathe. Good. Slowly bring that knee forward. And let's turn to face front. Time flies when we're having fun. Sit back in your chair. Sit back in your chair. Hands together. Inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, cross your wrist, cross your arm, grab opposite shoulder, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, come forward, cross your wrist, cross your arms. Give yourself a hug. You deserve it. Inhale. Exhale. Big hug. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And squeeze. Good for you. Let your hands come to rest in your lap. Let your eyes simply close. We'll do some deep breathing. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Breathing in. Breathing out, letting go of competition. Breathing in, content. Breathing out, letting go of expectation. Breathing in, content. Breathing out, letting go of worry, anxiety, fear. Let it go. It's a projected future that may never happen. Inhale, peaceful and calm. Exhale, let go of regret, resentment, disappointment. Let go of the past. It's just a memory now. Inhale, peaceful, centered, grounded. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply and know that the present moment is all we ever have. We do not live our life in the past. We do not live our life in the future. We live our life right now. So make every moment, every right now count. Now slowly bring awareness to the muscles of your head. Soften the forehead. Soften the temples, relax the muscles around your eyes, the muscles around your mouth. Soften your chin and your jaw. Let the shoulders relax, let the arms relax, and let tension leave the hands through the fingers. Soften the upper back, middle back, lower back. Hips are heavy, legs relax. Let tension leave the feet through the tips of the toes. Let yourself be completely relaxed. Thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. Let the thoughts float by. Become aware of the spaces between the thoughts. Let the spaces become bigger. Good, now take a deeper breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a deeper breath and notice how you feel. And if you remember how good you feel, that'll keep you coming back, even on the days you don't feel like coming. So our next class is Wednesday, March 12th. I think it's the 12th. Second Wednesday in the month of March, we'll be here at 9:30. But the bulletin puts it out, I'll put it out. I like to read a thought for the day. Here's a nice little thought. The 6 luxuries of life: time, health, a quiet mind, slow mornings, meaningful work, a house full of love. Nice thoughts, right? All right, now here's a funny one to go on. I sent this to my sister. Now in this little thing, you could substitute sister. You could put in brother, cousin, best friend. You could put anybody's name in here, okay? Sometimes talking to your sister is all the therapy you need. And sometimes you need therapy after talking to your sister. True? So true. All right. My spirit honors your spirit. Namaste. Have a great day. We'll see you next month. You're welcome. Good job out there.